from Gainesville, Florida, and all over the country as they're on tour. We have Time in the studio today. How's it going?
Hi.
Hey.
Thanks so much for coming.
So happy to be here. Yeah, we're almost done with this long, crazy tour.
Yeah, how long has it been?
We left the beginning of March.
Wow.
Yeah, coming on 3 months.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're feeling it just about now.
Yeah. Next tour we need to do like the massage tour where every stop we get a massage.
That'd be nice.
That would
Spa
be
tour.
Yeah, spa tour.
Yeah.
All the regional Russian spas, Korean spas.
Nice. Yeah, if you're in England, you could go to Bath.
Oh, I've
Go to
been
some
there.
Roman. Yeah?
She's from Wales, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Believe
from
it or
Britain.
not.
Yeah,
Nice.
I grew up there.
I guess we should introduce you all on the show.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
All right, so who are you and how did you get started making music?
Whoa. Hey, well, my name is Michael Collins. Let's see, who am I? I am a spirit soul traveling throughout this universe.
In a material body.
Occupying a male body at the moment.
Nice.
But, yeah, I've been playing music for a good, maybe 15 years now.
Wow.
I started out as a wee little lad in high school. Met some people who were really fired up about making music, and I managed to get my hands on my youth group's Kurzweil K2000.
Oh, wow.
They had it just sitting on a shelf, and we were trying to get a band together, and they said, "Hey," I said, "Hey, what's that keyboard doing?" And they handed it over, and I discovered the Kurzweil K2000 has the most heavenly octave strings, bell and choir patches, really beautiful keyboard.
Nice.
Full size. So I'm waxing poetic for a bit too long about this keyboard. But high school band eventually morphed into this project called Prince Rama.
Oh, yeah.
And I played with them for a good, 6 years possibly.
Nice.
The formative years. And
Yeah.
then ended up heading out of there, going solo, lone wolf, performing as Michael Collins. And then spent a good period just in Union Square with a harmonium and a bunch of Hare Krishnas.
Yeah.
And just went solo, was doing kirtan with a whole group of devotees and reconnecting with my spiritual roots with bhajan and kirtan and
Nice.
yeah, spiritual song. So not long after that, Madhava and I met, and she has her own very fascinating musical background, and we hit it off. And one day, she said, "Michael, I have this song idea. You won't believe it." And,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said those exact words.
something like that. But that was a gist. So she played me. You probably sang it over the telephone while I was hiking the Appalachian Trail,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I had spotty reception, so I was just hearing patches of it.
That part is true.
But your excitement was contagious. So,
Yeah, well, I grew up, well, actually, I remember when I got a Casio keyboard, I was a kid, my cousins and I, we all got one, so we'd just sit around together and, make up songs, in Spanish, I want to be a dog, I want to be Tarzan, I don't know how I can do this weird stuff, but one of the best things they taught me in school, because I had a Spanish education, it wasn't very good. School systems in Spain, no.
Yeah, really.
But they did teach me how to read music, how to mark rhythm, time signatures.
At
So
least there's that.
yeah, but by the time I got to, by the time I got to the States, then I picked up harmonica and jazz harmonica.
Nice.
I had a chromatic, and so I've always been musically inclined. But I never wrote a song until one day Michael was hiking the Appalachian Trail, and I was just at home. And actually, I was in the car, and I just heard this arrangement in my head to one of the prayers that we sing as part of our spiritual practice. So we're Hare Krishnas.
Yeah.
And it was the song that is in praise of the incarnation of Krishna, that is the half lion, half man. who is Narsingadev. So I was in traffic in Massachusetts, and I just hit record on my phone, and I started recording like vocal melodies and then drum lines and then like other melody lines, and I shared it with Michael, and he was pretty excited. So my friend gave me a keyboard, and I got some software, and I just started like going from there, and we started together. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And time was born.
And time was born.
Time was born.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Time is actually eternal.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ever recycling
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah. Beautiful. Awesome. Well, how did you decide to take this massive tour underway, and how's tour been so far?
Well, actually, this is number 4, number 5 massive
Number 4.
tour.
Yeah. Number 4.
When we go out, we don't mess around.
No.
You know, we live all the way down in Florida. So if you want to get anywhere worthwhile, you got to go out for at least 2 months.
True.
So our first tour was 3 months. We did a couple 2.5-month tours, and this one's another 3-monther. And
Wow.
you know, it's been a journey. You know, we can pretty much count on massive calamities, you know,
Yeah.
wonderful shows,
Car trouble,
amazing people.
bodies breaking,
Yeah, all of these things. So,
amazing dance classes all over the country.
yeah, and
Right.
we always make time for wilderness excursions, too. So, yeah.
It seemed like every time I was checking in, you all were somewhere else. Like,
We're in Yosemite.
Yeah.
We're in Sequoia. We're in Santa Cruz.
Arizona Hot Springs.
Yeah.
yeah, that's awesome though.
It's been good. We're at the tail end, so, you know, we can look back and wax nostalgically. But, yeah, amazing shows. Some standouts, you know, if I
Yeah.
try to think of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Coos Bay, Oregon. Oh,
my
God.
God.
It's just like the weirdest, wildest little western town.
Wow.
Nice
You know,
house party.
it's coastal.
Huh.
It's just, you know, really just, it's all locals, you know. It's not even, it doesn't even feel that touristy. It's just a weird little scene. We roll up on this house, should have been condemned. And, you know, it's a costume party, so everybody's wearing crazy costumes. And, you know, everybody's probably in their, like, you know, mid to late teens, you know, high schoolers. You know, everybody's just ready to go wild.
Yeah.
And they did.
Yeah.
You know, and house shows, sometimes those can be the most fun.
Yeah.
People just let it all loose.
Yeah.
You know, in Davis, we played a house show. It was funny. Instead of passing a tip jar, well, they did that, but they were like, you got to give us your Venmo address.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
they wrote the Venmo on the side of the tip jar, and we got like 20 or 30 Venmo transactions of like $1 each.
Okay.
It was pretty unreal. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, Davis, like tech, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
We
It
had
all
a
adds up.
ton of gear stolen
Oh,
in
yeah.
San Francisco. That was a bummer.
Yeah, I heard
But
about
so
that.
many friends actually helped.
Yeah, so many
give
people
us
came through. We
donations.
did a GoFundMe. So
Yeah, so thank you to everyone that helped us.
thank you, everybody. And we wouldn't be here right now without you. So,
Yeah, we'd be singing along to our band camp, actually.
yeah.
Which we were
Which
prepared to
worked.
do. You know, we weren't about to cancel like 2 months of tour,
Right.
but we're
show
really
must
glad
go
to have.
on.
Yeah, we're glad to have equipment.
I'm glad you all kept going. I'm glad you could make it.
Yeah,
It's
for
pretty
real.
awesome. So I guess the people at home should know that we've already recorded your all's performance.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say thanks so much for coming and performing. I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Thank you for
Thanks.
having us. That was really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always fun to play in a TV studio because it's this virtual audience. You
Right.
know, I
Yeah.
often reflect on, you know, the quality of a show is reflected in how much the audience like reciprocates.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because you know it's not even like this visible thing per se, but when people are really tuned in, giving their attention, then there's this subtle energy that just brings everything up higher and higher, and
yeah.
it's like a feedback loop.
Yeah.
Everybody's working. So it's a little different in a TV studio, but I think cameras, you know, and a virtual audience can have a similar sort of effect.
Yeah, that used to be weird for me performing just for the camera,
Right.
but then I don't know, I became a ham over time.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. It's definitely different. Yeah. Well, we could have pretended like there were people in there. But,
Yeah.
So for those at home who are listening and they want to hear more, they want to check out more, where can they go to find your music?
timeiam.bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
And if you want to find us on Facebook, it's really weird because obviously I couldn't get the word time.
Yeah.
So I had to get unofficial : time.
Okay.
And now I can't change it. I try to change it to Time the Band or
Yeah.
Time Band. Facebook's like, no, you got to stay with
So
unofficial
it looks like
time.
some sort of fan page. Or
Yeah,
something,
no one
you know?
can ever find us.
You can go to facebook.com/eternal time now.
Which no one ever does.
That works. Or you can just go to timeiam.net.
Oh, there we go.
So
yeah,
that links to all of the above sites and more.
Yeah, it's actually a website that our friend and Gainesville artist Jay Rosen put together for us. So he's archiving like all our stuff. Like we don't do that. I mean, we don't have the energy. Like I
Right.
barely have the energy to do Instagram and Facebook. But
Yeah.
he's got every single thing on there. And
That's amazing.
actually, I want to mention too that this is our second tour. Actually, our third tour touring with his art. We started with some mirror head pieces, and then he designed a mirror stage for us that we've been performing with. We did a tour out East Coast, and then we took it out west. This is the West Coast Mirror Vision tour, and yeah, we've been really, really lucky to work with him because he's a great artist.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Paired with Michael's light show, he programmed our lights for us.
Yeah, it looks really good too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've already started designing like our upcoming set. We're going on tour actually end of July.
Yeah.
6 weeks, so all through August. So we'll be coming through actually DC, and we'll be going up the East Coast, up into Canada, and then down Midwest. So.
Yeah. So everyone at home should go out to a show.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Actually, we're going to be at Comet Ping Pong at the end of July. So
Oh, yeah.
please come.
Yeah. I know I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. Awesome. And then any albums already out or albums coming up?
We got a
have-
cassette.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on Bandcamp.
It was released through Illuminated Path.
Nice.
It's a vaporwave label.
I know them.
We do not make vaporwave, but they used to hail from Cocoa Beach, Florida,
Yes.
which I think is the most. If there was going to be a vaporwave label from anywhere, it would be from Cocoa Beach.
Yeah.
If you know that area, it's just perfect.
Yeah.
So, Joshua, he hooked it up. He's a really great guy, and
Yeah.
he releases so much music. So we were really happy to release with him. We're still shopping, for another label. We got songs. We're producing a couple more tracks, but we're really looking for somebody to release this next thing we got going on.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, we've got all sorts of ideas. I always want to do lathe cuts.
Yeah.
I love the
Yeah, me
idea
too.
of flexi discs
Yeah.
and lathe cuts. When I was in art school, I was experimenting with making rubber molds of
Oh,
records
yeah.
and then casting them with pine sap, like pine rosin.
Did
Yeah.
it
So you
work?
get these amber records. Yeah, but it's very fragile. I'm still looking for a hardener to make it a little more solid.
Didn't you do a record of like bird songs or something?
Yeah, the ivory-billed woodpecker on an amber record.
You still have that?
No, it broke. It was
Right.
fragile, but I have documentation.
It'd be cool to like do some crazy set where we have our music like on these records, and then at the end we just like smash them all up.
Yeah, why not?
Because they don't work after like one play, basically.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
fun.
everyone could take a piece of amber home,
Maybe
put it in a
candy
necklace.
records. I think.
Oh,
yeah.
everyone can eat it afterwards. There we
You
go.
can actually cast out of sugar. Like that's how they make, theater glass that they break over people's
That's
heads.
right.
It's made out of like suger.
Yeah.
So, hey,
Delicious.
there's an idea.
Yeah.
Delicious records coming your way.
We're gonna patent that idea so nobody take it.
Yeah. Do it. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Heck
It
yeah.
would be sweet.
It would be very sweet. Ah,
Ah.
Wow.
sweeter than candy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Well, I encourage everyone to check out your music and check you out on the web presence.
Check us out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about another tour someday right now?
Oh, exhausted.
I need something. I need
Yeah.
some physical therapy
Yeah.
or something. I think I have a pinched nerve in my back or
Oh,
something. It's like
yeah.
nerve-alicious all over.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's time to
Take a break.
take a little break.
As As soon as we sit down in a car, we're just like, oh my God, it hurts so much.
Right.
Yeah, we've been doing too much sitting. I wish they made
Yeah.
like cars you could stand and drive, or you could like lay down on your belly and drive.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
Invent
Yeah,
one,
Superman
please.
car or
Like a
something.
little pod.
The time.
We might do a
car.
bike tour. That'd
Oh.
be fun. I actually love cycling. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite hobbies. So,
That won't be the 6-week summer
No.
tour, though.
Yeah.
in fact, I saw this guy, this artist. He actually made. He took a trike and he built a whole '70s style camper on the back of it.
Whoa.
It's amazing. It's like, the campers that you see on those old little Nissan
Oh, yeah.
pickup trucks where the camper hangs over the passenger,
Yeah,
the compartment.
yeah.
He had that on a bike, on
Huh.
a trike.
What in the world?
Yeah, I forget the artist's name. I wish I could credit him, but
Right.
we could, maybe we could pull something off like that.
That'd be really
I'm all about e-bikes right now. I got a couple e-bike setups at home.
Yeah.
It's just lithium-ion technology is unbelievable. Thank you, Tesla, for
Heck yeah.
advancing the batteries
Nice.
today.
Yeah. Interesting. Last interview I did in here, we were talking about e-bikes. So
Really?
yeah, it's meant to be.
It's the wave of the future. I mean, people don't even realize how much fun it is. It's
It
so
is
much. It's
fun.
all the
It is.
benefits of cycling
Yeah.
without sweating.
Yeah.
Without like getting exhausted. I
True.
mean, there's a time and a place for that.
Yeah.
But it really, if everybody had an e-bike, then imagine how much happier this world would be.
Yeah. World peace.
Exactly.
That easy.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, thanks again for coming. This has been so much fun. This was really cool.
Yeah, thank you for having
Thanks
us
for
here.
having us.
Yeah. And then one more time for your website and social
Oh.
media, if you can.
timeiam.bandcamp.com and also timeiam.net, and on Facebook, unofficial:time.
Nice. Love
And
that.
we're on SoundCloud too. I don't remember the address,
Oh.
but yeah.
Yeah.
SoundCloud.
Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, then let's check out that performance from Time here in the studio, Fairfax Public Access.
In God there is a transcendental things in place. It is the spiritual spot. Everything is made. All desires are fully touched. The temples there are all bedecked with cosmic jewels. In that far distant place there is the living